Blog Talk Radio.
Just wanna get one thing straight. Everything I say on this track ain't up for debate. No, yeah, I do pray you relate. If your name's not written in a book, you'll be open to the shape. Yeah, let us now all praise Him. The God of Israel made us His favorites. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? So what if some don't believe us? We're famous, legendary, legendary.
This is our Marie
and Patricia M. Joy,
and we are with On The Move Unscripted Ladies Roundtable Discussion.
Why are you complaining that that's a long name? That ain't that long.
I'm assuming we're not using this.
Yes, we are, because we are unscripted.
Okay.
Make sure you tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/Patricia Goins. And it's unscripted, so we say whatever we want to say.
Yes, and we talk about anything. We talk about everything. So come tune in to us and come talk to us. What's on your mind?
We want to hear it.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Whether I'm just chilling in the studio or kissing a leading lady or out on the street promoting our new CD, Kenny G Wall of Bass, no matter how you play it, I'm down with Patricia and Mr. Stout on The Move Unscripted, baby.
All right, are we on a line right there? We on the air? I want to move unscripted. It's your man, Mr. Stout, right here, right now. I'm trying to get Patricia M. Goins on the line with us. And I think we also got Zemira Israel on the line with us as well right now. We got an interview. This is definitely an unscripted moment right now, so I'm trying to make sure I got the mics working and everything. But we'll see if we can get her on the line as well.
What's going on?
All right.
You have tuned in to another episode of On The Move Unscripted. This is definitely unscripted because I'm not in Ohio right now. I'm actually in Atlanta. So, yeah, we're doing an unscripted split.
I had to make sure I had everything was working. I'm like, I couldn't hear anything. And I'm like, I heard the music, and I had to make sure that our guest line was on as well, but I didn't hear yours, so I was like, it was definitely an unscripted moment. But how things going on down there in Atlanta?
Oh, my goodness. You know what? Coming to Atlanta is always like coming home because I lived here on and off for 20 years and had 2 kids here, family here and everything. So this is like my second home. So really just been like, it's been nonstop ever since I touched ground. Like, you know, recording. I went to Warren. What's Warren's last name? Because I was just.
Yeah.
I went to Warren Langford, and I'm like, he's like a legend or something, right? Like I'm over here singing and recording with a legend. and met up with some artists here and went down to Studio House Atlanta, and also had a pop up with Mr. Hanky. When people look at that video, please. They need to understand that we have a brother, sister, big brother, irritate the hell out of little sister type relationship, and that's just how it's always been. So, yeah, he had me laughing, though. He cool.
Yeah, he definitely was big up the whole crew out there, man. He's doing his thing. Mr. Henke, he's going to be in the building on September 25th. It's coming up as well. So. Oh,
yeah, it's going to be, like, they told me to use the word lit because he, like, laughed at me for a good 15 minutes about me saying the bomb diggity, which I don't understand why people got an issue with slang, but so I was told by somebody younger that I'm supposed to say lit. So it's going to be lit. Is that better?
All right.
You know, last week I had I did my first. Well, I ain't gonna say my first, but I did like a little, I guess you would call my own little live recording session. And the only reason why I was inspired to do it was because of the guest that's about to come on, Zemira Israel. I was watching her on Instagram, singing her little heart out, just looking just all happy and beautiful and stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm about to do that too. She inspired me, so I did my little thing. And we actually have her on the line, right?
I think she's on the line with us. Zemira, are you there? Okay, let me see. We had 347. 2 numbers that popped up.
Yes. Maybe some, there you go.
Oh, there you go. Yes.
What's going on?
Shalom.
What's going on? We've been waiting on this all week.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Shalom, Patricia and Mr. Stout.
All right. Shalom.
Yes. So
how are y'all?
You've been... Oh, fine. I'm in Atlanta right now, just kind of like promoting the Hit Up Atlanta event.
I'm in Ohio, and this was out there in Atlanta.
Yeah, where are you at, Zemira? You're where are you?
Yeah, we reside in the San Antonio, Texas area.
That's right. We all around the world. So you've been on before. I know that, but for those people who have never, for those listeners, new followers or whatever, who's never heard of you before, I like to take all the artists down memory lane. So if you could please take us down the yellow brick road and just kind of tell us, a little bit about yourself and where your love for music came into play, and also, just about your movement, like the Billboard, like everything. Just, pour it out to us.
Yes. So my name is Amira Israel. I am a singer-songwriter, an Israelite singer-songwriter geared towards the nation of Israel. And, I started singing when I was in 4th grade, playing the piano, singing, watching my dad sing a lot and, sing at different events. And, he's been in music since I can remember, and even in Haiti, where I was born. So, I've been doing music for a bit. I started professionally doing it around in college, and I dropped my first album in 2014, coming into the knowledge of the Israelite nation, and I've been doing music since. So I do have a new single coming out this Friday.
All right.
I'm very excited about it. It's called Chariot. So it'll be dropping 12 a.m. Friday on your favorite digital platform. And so I've been promoting this Billboard music chart endeavor, trying to get Chariot on the Billboard music charts. I've been doing my research, and 500 is the good number of sales for the single to try to get on the Billboard. It's not guaranteed. I'm not sure what other indie artists are trying to get on coming week's Billboard charts, but Lord's will, Chariot will make it. Right now we're at 330-something sales, so we're almost at 500.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. And we want everybody to go out there and go get this song, Chariot, when it goes out. Yeah, that's I mean, what would they have to go to and actually to have to purchase it or like to get this song so they can know, like, so they can actually get those numbers up to that 500, let's get up to 1,000. Let's do this. I
know, right? Yes, you can pre-order the song Chariot on my site, ZemiraIsrael.com, ZemiraIsrael.com, and it's right on my homepage. It says pre-order Chariot, and I've been telling people I would love it if you buy four units of Chariot and no more, because more than 4 will disqualify your count for Billboard. So yeah, I've been telling people, please buy 4. If you can't, 1, 2, and 3 is just fine, because everybody counts. Every count counts.
Right.
So all praises.
You know what? You inspired. I know I'm not the only person that's inspired by you, and by your movement and by your energy. Like your energy, just like when you go to her lives on Instagram. And what's your Instagram information?
Yes.
What's your Instagram?
Zemira. I know a lot of people get my name twisted. It's Zemira, and on Instagram it's ZemiraMusic. ZEMIRA music. Yeah.
You spell it again?
ZEMIRA music, MUSIC, the way it's spelled. But yeah, I'm happy to hear that you're inspired. I love all the lives you've been doing, and I love that you broke out and started singing live, because we need that. We need to see other indie artists just being very courageous and just using their gift, freely and lovingly and with joy. So all praises that you were able to do that, and that I was able to be a vessel to send that kind of message to you as another indie artist.
I was telling you during that live, I was saying to you, because you actually popped on the live during the time that I was doing that recording, and I told you then, and so I just want to say it again for anyone who wasn't on that live, and definitely go to ZemiraMusic on Instagram, and you're also Zemira on Facebook. Is it Zemira Israel on Facebook?
Yeah, Amira Israel Music on my Facebook music business page. Yes.
So I was telling her then that God chooses different people. Everybody has a reason, a purpose, assignments. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like some of us He uses to inspire other people. You know what I'm saying? To encourage other people to trust in Him, to have faith in Him, to go after your dreams, follow your dreams, do what makes your heart sing. Don't even worry about anything else. And I think that was one of the messages that I got from you, and what I also tried to bring across while I was doing the live was, don't worry about what other people think, because there's always going to be those people, those critical people that's going to say, oh, that's nice, but you could have sung higher or lower. Oh, that was nice, but, you really should have moved your shirt collar to the left and to the right. There's always some people that got some negative stuff to say. That's going to be. But don't let that stop you from doing things that you just naturally feel happy and inspired about. You know what I'm saying? So you really inspired me. Your little beautiful smile. You just up there smiling from ear to ear. Y'all better go out there and help her buy some freaking music so they can pre-order it, right?
We're going to definitely support that. Yeah.
So
do you have any performances? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just asking her, they could still pre-order to hit the Billboard, right?
Yes. The deadline is next Wednesday, but of course you can continue to buy it after next Wednesday. It's just that initial final count that Billboard makes so that we can enter the charts. The deadline is August 25th, Wednesday.
Look at this diva. She done already sold freaking 300 to 500 copies of her music, and it ain't even hit the ground yet. That's what I'm talking. That's a freaking playing right there. Go ahead and take a bow, girlfriend. I ain't lying. Go ahead and take a bow.
I'm taking a virtual bow. All praises to the Most High.
So that first song that we just played, that was you. That first song that we played coming in, was it Champions?
Yes, I'm a champion. Yeah.
Yeah, that song.
Tell us about that song.
Great feeling to it.
I'm sorry. Tell us about that song.
Yes.
You know, it's hard when we're usually next to each other, so when his lips stop moving, I know to go ahead and talk. But I'm in Atlanta now, so when he's trying to say something, I can't see it. I can't see you, Boo Boo Bear. What was you about to say?
I know, we're supposed to do we should have been on video together so we can see each other. But go ahead. Oh, yeah.
I know. It's okay. We're working it out.
Yes.
Yeah, Champion. Champion is a song to really encourage the people to just be encouraged about all the progress that they're making, you know, in the Most High. You know, thanking the Most High for just, you know, all the courage that he's given us to be champions in any kind of field that we're in, you know, not just music and whatever that we're championing, that's what the song is for. So my Lord, Bezaleel, he did the track. He's been doing all the tracks lately. And, and I wrote that song. And, of course, he's on there rapping in Spanish for my Hispanic brothers and sisters.
All right.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It's just a feel-good, kind of reggaeton almost, kind of feel-good song to just be encouraged, you know?
Yeah,
and we need that.
I like
right
the way
now.
they did that track, but the way that they added that, the ending, like the way that, you know, what's called, like EDM, like that hard sound on there. I love the way that like was like that outro. Like people don't do that in music as much anymore, to have like those bridges or those, like, you know, or those breaks or stuff like that. That's something that you added to this track right here. You have the Chariot, or what's the song, like, you know, the song for Chariot is about.
Oh, the upcoming single Chariot? Yes. Yes, that definitely has a bridge in there. You know, I'm a songwriter at heart. You know, coming into the music, I was going into the industry trying to write songs for, you know, mainstream artists. So, you know, I'm a songwriter at heart. So I'm really particular in how I kind of structure the song, verse, chorus, bridge, vamp, intro, outro, whatever the song calls for. So, yeah, Chariot definitely has a bridge to it. All praise to the Most High. So my Lord and I, when he finishes, when he finishes the track, we kind of both go back in and we kind of arrange it, and then we kind of rearrange it to fit, you know, what I added to it as far as lyrics and melody. So it's just a very spiritual and encouraging time doing the music together, you know, as husband and wife.
Yeah, that's a great team. That is beautiful. Like last time we had on the last interview, I definitely was like, yeah, big up to the way you guys are doing things. Zemira Israel, man, you guys need to go check out some more of this music. So now this is just a single, but then you had other tracks as well that you were working on. Cause I know we had the song for Strange Fruit as well. So that was like it sounds the same eeriness of the way that the original song had to it. You know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, really with that, like, man, this is like haunting. So it sounds so good. You know.
All praises to the Most High. I wanted to honor that feel to that song because, you know, that's a cover. Billie Holiday started it off, kicked it off, and, you know, it was during a serious time of our people. So I wanted to honor that energy, that spirit of the song. So I'm so happy that you said that, Mr. Stout, that you felt the same kind of spirit behind the songs, because I really wanted to make sure I honored Billie Holiday and Nina Simone, who also covered it as well with the same feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Great song.
And you know the other song, the Woolly Hair song? I really feel like you're the one. Nobody may never tell you this, right? But I really feel like you're the one who started women, African-American women, really appreciating their natural hair. And the reason why I say that is because before running across your music video or even meeting you, the whole theme of wearing your natural hair was just really starting to peek through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't widely accepted the way it is now. But then you released that song. Is it called Woolly Hair? Am I right? Is that the name of the track?
Yeah.
What's the name
Woolly
of the track about your hair? That track got like over like 300,000-400,000 views, and I remember after that, it seemed like everybody was just pulling them wigs off, and they were just wearing their afros with Tribe, baby.
All praises to them. Yeah, the song is called Woolly Hair Anthem. I was, at first it was just going to be like a 30-second kind of jingle to go with my little hair tutorials that I was making, and that's like on another YouTube page. It's called Natural Woolly, and I did a few tutorials to help sisters, manage and get to know their hair, because our hair is beautiful. Our woolly hair is talked about in the Bible. Most High has that hair. Christ has that hair. And so I wanted to really amplify, that knowledge that a lot of, Bible teachers really don't pinpoint. And I believe if, a lot of these teachers pinpointed this, we would have so much more self-esteem about our people, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, whoever with the Afro hair, we would have so much more esteem about ourselves, about where we come from. So we really wanted to make sure this song was a movement. That's why we call it Woolly Hair Anthem. So I'm so happy that the song was able to inspire so many sisters, women and children to really just embrace their natural woolly hair.
Right. Yeah. And I really think it did. I think it was a movement. I really feel like that song was a movement that crossed over so many boundaries that you probably will never even know. But I remember meeting you, and I remember, the period of time and how women were just starting to really kind of whisper about, wearing our natural hair. And the men were just kind of looking at us like we done lost our freaking mind, like, go do your hair, chick. You know what I'm saying? But then once you released that song, next thing I know, it was like, I'd say like maybe a month or two later, I'm looking at it, I'm just like, okay, everybody, ain't nobody doing their hair now except for wearing their natural hair. Everybody. And so you have natural products. Like, what's the website? And I'm going to need that, because your hair, if you ever go to Instagram Live, Instagram, and you pull her up on one of those tutorials she's talking about, your hair is freaking beautiful. What is them products? Because I'm going to need that like tomorrow.
Oh, man. You know what? I definitely do my own products, but I'm still exploring. Like, I'm taking like years to really perfect my product. So I never sold it. I just kind of use it on my own and whoever else is around me that wants like a batch. But, just regular butters and oils. Really, I really tested different oils and butters on my hair. So like every wash day I would do like four to 6 sections. Every section would get a different product, and then I would see how it would react to my hair for the week. It's trial and error. We're not used to, a lot of us, most of us are not used to our woolly hair. It's beautiful. It rises to the sun. It praises the Most High on its own, So, we just have to get used to it. And our brothers, I love that you said that about our brothers. Some of our brothers are just not used to that because of that European standard of beauty. They're just not used to seeing our woolly hair out like that, But it just takes for us to really be courageous about it. And it's sad that we have to even be courageous about where and what comes out of our scalp. But, we just have to do that. And Lord's will, a lot of our brothers will follow suit, and see the beauty of the Most High in Christ in us.
True, indeed. That's real stuff right there.
Kenny, you don't care when I wake up with a nappy doozy.
It's not called nappy. It's not called nappy. Like, you give it a derogatory one. It's just curly. It's just Hold up. I see the girl. It's a lady at my job. She has really short hair, but her hair is really curly. So it's like almost. It is not dreadlocks. It's just tight, really tight curls. It's a natural. You know what I mean?
I actually feel the most freest. In all honesty, I feel the most free, the most comfortable when I'm just rocking my natural. I just like change, so I like to do different stuff. But when I wear when I first wear my afro, I really feel the freest. In all honesty, I feel the most natural, definitely. So I'm teasing. You know, I like to make jokes, but you know, I just love the movement that you did, and I just wanted to make sure that you understood that movement that you did really did cross over boundaries that you probably will never know. And I don't know, you know, I can't tell you because maybe you never want to share. You just want to keep all that beautiful long hair to yourself. But if you ever decide you want to share some freaking products with somebody else, I'm going to need some. I'm going to be your first customer. Yes.
You know what? I'll definitely share it's really literally just butter and oil mixed all together. My favorite. So it would be mango, shea, cocoa, and I believe those are the main three. And then the oils, I love almond oil. But see, this works for my hair. All of our hair is different. So you would have to look through different oils, you know, buy little cases of them, you know, maybe in Whole Foods. And then, you know, try them on different sections of your hair. So that's why I'm still trying. I'm still trial and error, you know. So there's no secret, sis. There's no secret.
I'm telling you, if you see her hair, you're going to be inboxing her and begging her to go ahead and mix it up together and send it to you. You got to figure out what to get. But I just love that. I love your personality. I love your energy. And I know we talked about this last time, but I want to say it again only because you still, of course, because this is who you are, but you always call your husband my Lord. And so I just want to, and I think y'all's relationship is absolutely beautiful, but I just want to explain to the listeners why you call your husband my Lord.
Yes, I do call him my Lord because our foremother, Sarah, Abraham's wife, she called Abraham Lord when she spoke of him. So it says, I believe, what's that scripture? Honey, what's that scripture that says Sarah obeyed Abraham and called her Lord? Yeah, even as Sarah. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I just think that's beautiful. I think that, you know, the teamwork, the love, the unity that between the two of you is just amazing, and you shine. I think that when a woman is happy, she just shines, you know, especially, and the man too. You know, you just shine together, and anything that you put your hands to just blossoms because of that. Because God just blesses that unity. I mean, I can just see it. When you get on your life, you just be glowing. Do you have any children yet? Do you have any children?
Yes, I do have one son. He did not come from my belly, but he's my son. He's from my Lord's previous relationship. So, but I did find that scripture. It's in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 6, and it says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as you do well and are not afraid with any amazement. So this is the scripture that I stand on when I call my Lord, my husband, my Lord, because I'm trying to walk in the footsteps of my foremothers, you know, my black sister Sarah. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. I think it's beautiful. It works. Everybody has names for their significant other anyway. You know,
I'm Bay, right?
Sticky Butt.
I'm Bay.
Yeah.
I kind of like my Lord.
You know, my heart and soul. So my Lord, that's just another one. You know, baby. You know, honey boo. We got names anyway. So,
I don't really have the same kind of, you know, twang to it.
Well, I think
I love it.
Yeah, as long as we're standing on scripture, we're gonna be all right.
Right. I think that.
I want to play another song. Can we play another song?
Oh yeah. Which song? Which song, Mr. Stout?
I don't know. We have well, I don't know. For Chariot, we only have a snippet for it, though we will definitely play that though as well. But then we have Legendary People and Stand Up and Strange Fruit was one of my
like
my
Ordinary
favorites.
People too. Which one is your favorite?
Strange Fruit.
Strange
Fruit.
Why don't we play Strange Fruit
I'm saying,
and Ordinary People?
Oh yeah, we'll start with Legendary People.
Okay.
Huh? Did you say Ordinary People or
Legendary
Legendary People? Yeah,
I love
that's not the one I just
Legendary
played,
People.
right? That wasn't what I played coming in. Champions was what I played coming in, I believe. So
we're gonna play Champion again anyway too as well.
Okay, yeah, let's play that. Let's roll in.
Oh yeah, we going in. Yeah, we got Zemira Israel with us. On the Move Unscripted. Patricia is on location in Atlanta.
I'm in the ATL, y'all.
Right. That's Zemira with us. Let's go to a joint right here real quick for Legendary People. Turn up.
On the move.
Just wanna get one thing straight. Everything I say on this track ain't up for debate. No, yeah, I do pray you relate. If your name's not written in the book, you'll be open out of shape. Yeah, let us now praise Him. The God of Israel made us His favorites. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? So what if some don't believe us? We're famous. Legendary, legendary, oh, legendary, legendary, oh, legendary, legendary, oh, legendary, legendary, oh, we are famous. Every time you're opening up our book, you're simply taking a look of our history, records, culture, habits, governmental laws, perfect in every stroke, none of it has a flaw. You're reading about us and never reach your height, and never reach it all. You know, say what you want, you don't get moved out of the way. Everybody knows but you that we're famous. Legendary, legendary, oh, legendary, legendary, oh, legendary, legendary, oh, legendary, legendary, oh, we are famous. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, without a faith. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, without a faith. But now we know. But now we know we're famous. We legendary. Just wanna get one thing straight. Everything I say on this track ain't up for debate. No. Just wanna get one thing straight. Everything I say on this track ain't up for debate. No. front line. Make a wish, it might come true, come true. On the devil's hit list, cause of all that I do, 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 do. La, 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the domain. La, 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 la. No one but for himself my way. La, 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the domain. La, 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 la. No one but for himself my way.
Mujer, la voy a proteger, no fue un Jezabel, más como una pelena, reino de mi reina, tú sabes cómo es, sigue para adelante que atrás en el left, dale, 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 más te vale, te sale, saludando ese campeones en la calle, predicando Cristo y todo lo que él hizo, para que estamos listos para el paraíso, and when the Lord put alive in front of you, you best believe he saw David inside of you, so grab your hammer like you were Maccabees, baby, most high wanna see if you believe with me, so don't sweat it, you gon' get it, and if you're handicapped, you grab that prosthetic, and those that didn't think you could, that line gonna wish they would.
Watch me fly, but I stay humble. The spirit for the rumble, of your grace for when I stumble. You hold them up, I watch them crumble. La 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the domain. La 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 la. No one but for himself my way. La 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the domain. La 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 la. No one but for himself my way. La 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the domain. La 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 la. No one but for himself my way. La 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the domain.
Mr. Stout? I don't know what happened, Zemira. We're having an unscripted moment. But anyway, I love that song. I think that song is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I love all your music. And I'm so inspired by you, by your testimony, just by who you are, just your whole thing. Like it's just so great to me. So how did you even come across the opportunity to go for the billboards? Because that's something that I think a lot of indie artists will be interested in hearing about.
Yeah, I encourage all the independent artists to do it, to flood it with all of our music and really get on there because it's doable. I've done my research, and 450 to 500 sales have gotten independent artists in the Billboard music chart. So, you want to start at that number and then higher, of course, if you want to compete with other independent artists who may have larger followings. But I encourage all the independent artists to do it, and it's doable. It's not far-fetched, and it's not hard to do. And I do have a Facebook group. It's called Hit Music, and this is where I put step-by-step, literally every information on just how to put your music out there on the platforms, how to copyright, register with a PRO, register with Songtrust, all those things that we need independent artists. It's called Hit Music on Facebook. It's a group. And all you got to do is put your email in there, and it's just free information that I spent hours and hours and years on just compiling, and I just really want to be able to give back to the artistry, to the artist community. And, I want to see a lot of us in there, the independent artists, because there's so many of us. And we have so much talent.
So many of us. Can you invite me to that group so I can?
Oh, definitely.
Invite me to. And you're also a member of the Indie Revolution on
Facebook. It's a group that I started, a spinoff off of the Atlanta Music Industry Group. And like you said, we need to start supporting each other. I say that so much, because I just feel like the more you say stuff, maybe it starts to sink in, and when people see what happens when artists really do unify, right now we're considered the underdog to mainstream media. Like, they look at us, and I don't feel like they give us the respect that we really deserve. Maybe not everyone is on the same level, but, the independent artists, most of the time our grind is harder, our work ethic is stronger, you know what I'm saying? We invest more in ourselves, we promote, we do so much more for ourselves because we don't have the backing of mainstream. But I feel like sometimes mainstream doesn't respect us, so that's why I started the Indie Revolution, and thank you for joining that group. We definitely want to talk about it more at Hookup Atlanta, because I just feel like, they don't give us the respect that we deserve, but we do give them the respect they deserve. We buy their music. We buy mainstream music. We promote mainstream. We do all this stuff for mainstream. We even play mainstream music on our independent radio station, all that kind of stuff, but they don't want to do the same for us, and that's my issue. Like I called an FM station, and they was just like, "Oh, we don't play indie music unless you're the top 5." But we play y'all all the time. Y'all on all our stuff. The reason why a lot of these artists have made it to the top 5 is because of the fans. This is what I even tell the independent artists. It's the fans that take them there. And a lot of independent artists are fans of mainstream music. So we push them. But we can't get that same love back. Yeah.
And it's right what you said. We do work harder because we're doing all the angles. We're promoting, we're marketing, we're doing the music, we're creating the music, we're going to the shows, we're probably creating the shows. we're doing every angle. So yeah, we do have a harder grind, and when we do get to a level where we're ready, it's just a joy. It's all the more joy because we know what it took.
Right. Oh, that's why I push the independent, and because I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want to join that group because I have an album that I'm working on that I would like to, take a couple of songs or one of the songs or whatever and see if I can duplicate what you've done. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with looking at another artist who's doing the daggone thing and being like, you know what, let me copy that because something that she's doing or he's doing is right. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with buying music of another artist or supporting or going to buy a ticket to an event for another artist, even if you're an artist. Like, we just need to unify. We're so much stronger when we unify, and there are independent artists all over the freaking world. We really outnumber mainstream. If they were to put all the independent artists together in one room and then all the mainstream artists together in one room, we would outnumber them by leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? So I just really preach the unity because that's what the indie movement needs. And not just in music, but also authors, independent authors, self-published authors, indie filmmakers. We need to support the indie movement as a whole. We pour so much into mainstream. They got enough. Y'all got a whole bunch. Now, they got a lot because of us, or some of it because of us, because we're customers, we're fans. But then in return, they make it hard for us. It's like, go ahead and crawl first. Crawl. Nope, stay down there. Keep crawling. Yeah, we might let you come see some sunlight maybe, and then if we do, we're going to give you a contract that's going to have y'all wrapped up in a circle for freaking 15 years. Come on, man.
Wow.
I just feel like it is. We had an artist that was signed to, like, I think it was Diddy Boo, and it was something about the contract that had them locked. Even after the show was over, years after it was over, they still could not perform. That's that.
Wow. That's slavery. Really?
Yes. Yes. They could not perform because they had went on that show. It was like, here's your opportunity to shine. I'm going to give you your opportunity to shine. But once I'm done, then you want to sit down for 10 years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I've been seeing like one of my top 2 favorite artists, Anita Baker. I've been seeing artists like Anita Baker, other artists, and even Prince really started the movement of just trying to be independent and getting out of the labels. And you know what? The labels have their, they have their thing that they do. And, of course, it's up to the artist if they want to be on a label or not, because every artist has different, missions and visions for their music. But, if you really want to own your things and have generational wealth with your music, you definitely want to look into owning your masters and all of that. So, yeah, I'm really happy that in this day and age, I'm able to be an independent artist and do it alongside my husband. So it's the best thing to do, because you get more joy out of it because you know exactly what you put in,
Right, and then the teamwork. I think that's what works so well with me and Mr. Stout, as business partners. That teamwork, that unity, that male and that female, that yin, that yang. There's something about the power of two, the couple thing. And so when you have two people that are in agreement, and they have prayer with it too, like there ain't nothing they can't do together that's not going to blossom because of the favor. You know what I'm saying? Because of the favor. So that's why I just love, you and your husband and your mission and how he supports you. I always tell Mr. Stout all the time, I appreciate him for just really supporting me. For, it's not often that you find males, especially, who are willing to support women. Women support men all the time, but it's not all the time that men are as willing to support women or let them be in the forefront or whatever. So I just think that's awesome. I think you had another song, Strange Fruit. Mr. Stout, are you going to play that one too?
I'm not sure.
Mr. Stout walked away from the thing. I don't know. That's men. Their attention span ain't more than 15 minutes. You can get 15 minutes of attention from a man. Then he got to go do something. He didn't wait this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all couldn't hear me. I was on mute. I'm sitting here. I was engaged in the whole conversation the whole time. I swear. I'm like, man, this is so dope. I was trying to get in where I fit in, and I'm like, man, the whole time I just looked down at the phone.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm over here like going through some of the things that Zemira have done, man. I'm like, man, your EPK, is that on your website as well?
Yeah, so when you go to the About page, about things, it's the EPK's there. All praise.
Yeah, man. You've been putting in some work, man, and you got this, it's like you said, like Patricia was saying about the movement. It's like what you guys are doing, and it is really like, is it any other people that you're working with out there in San Antonio or in the Texas area, or like how can they actually get involved with some of the things what you guys are doing?
Yeah, we are in Texas. We do collaborate with different artists. I do have a list of artists that I'm so excited to reach out to do collaborations with for my next album that's coming out. But as far as like the Israelite culture that we're in, my Lord and I, we study the scriptures and we base our music on that. We make sure that the music is spirit-led by the Most High in Christ, and that we teach our people about who they are, via the scriptures, give them that imagery back, put those black faces back in those prophets, those foremothers, those forefathers. So we like to put that into our music as much as we can to wake our people up. Like, you're a great people. That's why Legendary People is a song. You're legendary. Every time someone opens the Bible, they're talking about your foreparents, the nation of Israel. So that's the movement. Of course, if anyone wants to learn about it, my Lord, he teaches, our brethren all the time. So that's something he could definitely open up and do, My email is info@zemiraIsrael.com. He is on Facebook as well. He's not as vocal as I am, but he's on there. So, he's definitely...
Yeah. Mr. Stout, can we play Strange Fruit?
Yes. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I have someone here, and she said she wanted to hear it. I told her that you redid that song.
All right, so turn it up. Turn it up and feel this. You got to feel this, though. Like that's what it's going to take, because it's going to take control of you anyway. So, Zemira in the house. Amira Israel. Let's get into the joint. On the Move Unscripted.
Southern trees bearing strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree, pastoral scene of the gallant South. Them big bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, and the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to stand, for the sun to rise, for the leaves to drop. Here is a strange and bitter
Wow.
Okay. That right there,
Wow.
I told you it was eerie. Like, it's just like,
Wow.
whoa.
And to think of, you know, during the time when that song was first made, and you know, and remembering where we were as a country during that time, and then to have it be remade. And in the essence of it being remade, we actually started hearing about lynchings and stuff, although they kept saying it was suicide, which I don't believe that all those people were hanging themselves in public areas with ropes around their necks with African Americans. I just don't see that, you know, especially in the energy that we were in over the last 4 years. So to hear that song, and it's almost
It's
like
so
for a moment we slid back in
me.
time to that era because of the racial tension and all the craziness. It's just like it's deep. Yeah, it's definitely deep. And it was worse probably back then because back then it was accepted. So it was just like it was a known thing, you know. African Americans have gone through so much. I was just listening to the radio earlier when they were talking about even in the medical arena, African Americans were used, you know what I'm saying, to do the experiments and stuff, even in gynecology. And I don't even remember his name, but whoever this gynecologist was, he created this life-saving surgery. But in order for him to even perfect it, he used a homeless African-American women that he was bringing to his home, and he would do surgery on them and stuff without any anesthetics, you know, with nothing. Like the torture that African-Americans have gone through under the hands of the medical and just in America, period, definitely. I know other places too, but definitely in America. So they got to understand, even the government, CDC, all of them, they got to understand why African Americans are so hesitant to be a part of the different things as far as vaccines and stuff. You got to understand that, the Tuskegee experiment and all the things that African Americans have gone through the passage of being brought over here or however we got here, as far as slavery, the plantations, everything, the history. Can you blame us?
Right. Now, I'm not taking it. I'm taking it.
Zemira said, I'm not taking it. Yes. So what are your thoughts about that, Zemira? What are your thoughts about, just everything with making that song? What was your feelings? Like, what emotions did you get from it? Like,
Yeah, just Strange Fruit has always been one of my favorites. Billie Holiday really started a movement with that, and I also got a privilege to watch that movie that I believe Hulu has about Billie Holiday, and I believe Andrew Day was the one playing it. Oh man, so I got to just kind of get to know, her struggle and her ministry through that song. And, yeah, this coincides with everything that we're trying to do, my Lord and I, with the music, just to wake our people up and just remind them that you are a great nation. And the things that are happening to us, the shootings, the killings, these have been happening. It's just that the phone has just amplified what has already been going on day to day in different parts of America and even in the world. So as you were saying, we've been going through struggles and we're still going through struggles. And as the scripture says, we're going to continue going through struggles until we wake up and understand who we are in the Most High in Christ and, start keeping his laws to the best of our ability. It's not hard to keep God's laws, and this is what we're pushing in our music, to really just love the Most High over again and really get to know him for who he really is, And so Strange Fruit was just an extension of our message to our people. We love our people. We want to see the best for our people. And, the music is one of the most powerful ways to spread a message, And every movement we've had as a people, there was always an artist beside it, singing about it, So we want to be one of those artists going down in history that really cared for our people and did music to not just have a good time, joyous music, but music that makes you think, and really be circumspect and reflective about who we are as a nation and who we are in the Most High's eyes. So, yeah, as far as the vaccine, I'm not taking it.
Right, say that.
So, like you said, Sis Patricia, we've had bad memories with the whole vaccines and viruses that used to be given to us via slavery and all that. So, it's understandable for Blacks, Hispanics, Natives to not want us to be hesitant about that whole thing. And, we've done our research. We see what's going on. We see the agenda with the shutdowns and all that. So we understand that's not something that we should be taking, and we also understand that there's an agenda to wipe us out as a people. We also understand that there's no conspiracy theory it's a real thing out here. And so this is definitely one of the tools being used to do that. So I say no, and so does my Lord.
And you know what, Zemira, the same thing that I say about independent artists is the same thing that I say about, African Americans and even just our country as a whole. Unity, love and unity is so important, and we've got to come together at this time and really just start, spreading love, music about love, music about unity, music that's going to speak to the soul. The age of hardcore rap and trap rap and all that, that's cool, and there's always going to be a fan base for that. But I feel like now we need music that will heal the soul, that will bring unity, that will bring love, encourage us to be a blessing to each other. Like, I feel like that's really where music needs to go right now, and where we need to go as a race, as African Americans or Hispanics or whatever, as a minority, and then even as a country. Unity is what I feel in my spirit that we need.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel.
I mean, our people definitely need, we need to make sure that things that we're going to do for our people to get healing right is because we have to heal within ourselves, right now. This is where we at. Like, it's been long enough, we've seen it all happening. It has to have some sort of a blockade of something to stop the things that's happening, so it won't have to keep regenerating. That whole. Because that's what's happening. The regeneration of the same thing happening for 40, 50 years, but then it's been put upon us, as some sort of a usual, so you can't accept that if you're going to grow.
Right. We got to come together as a people. We got to heal ourselves first, one another. Because when a house goes on fire, you're going to go for your people first. You're not going to go to your neighbor's house and be like, let me help you first. You're going to help your people in your house. So that's what we're about with this music. Our music is, we're trying to be the voice of our people, the Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, the diaspora, the children of the slave trade, the people, the nation of Israel. So that's who we're gearing the music to. If other nations love it and enjoy it, all praises to the Most High, because he's still going to get glorified, at the end of the day. So we just try to make good music, soulful music, and music that's according to scriptures. So I'm just happy to hear that it's being received very well, and I get to be on platforms like this to speak about it.
And we have a snippet of it, right? Mr. Stout?
Yeah, I wanted to play that too as well. Then we also got stand-up as well, so we play both of those. But I wanted to definitely play the stand-up joint first, and then do that snippet because this is like the debut of that song right now. So you guys can go out there and get that. Like we're gonna get on that 500 on Billboard charts right there. So it's almost
yeah.
Go do that right now. But yeah, so they go to your website. Right to zemiraIsrael.com, and the pre-orders for that right there for the song Chariot.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, let's hear some more music from Zemira Israel in the house. Zemira Israel in the house.
Let's get it.
Let's get it done.
Baby crawl before it walks. Babbles before it talks. Grown man comes in the truth. Goes back the second time until his mother's come on, you know what I'm saying. Understand when I say you gotta be born again to even get salvation, yeah. No time for a fool, cause he doesn't want the evil to be reproved. I promise you all, it's on when you do fall. Cause everybody falls, be sure to stand.
Luke 21 and 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Swing low, sweet chariot, faster than soaring eagles, crash into our dimension. We've washed our hearts from evil, pierced through the great horizon. Take out your wrath and vengeance, chariot of salvation. We'll fill your holiness soon.
All right. On the move unscripted.
I love that. I love that. And for all the callers who you haven't gotten a chance to actually be brought in, where Mr. Stout said he's going to open the lines, I just wanted to hear.
The lines are open. Yeah, I did a little different. I did a little unscripted. 646 is the number on there. But 646 is on the line.
Caller?
I guess not.
Okay.
They're just listening in. But still, that song right there, that stand-up joint, right? I want to get to that right there. That stand-up joint is fire. I listen to it, through the speakers, and I'm like, yo.
And it sounds like Chariot's gonna be nice too. Like from what I can hear, like this, I love your music. Like I literally love your music.
It's powerful. It's a powerful feeling. You know what I mean? It's not like. Well, her music is more like, let's go. You know what I mean? It sounds like that. Like, you're not going to sit here and just like, we're gonna talk about it, we're going to be about it. It's like that kind of thing, like, let's go. Like, like that kind of stuff. I feel that. Yeah, that energy of that.
Oh, praises. Yes.
If there's any other callers, 516-387-1247 for the ones that you hung up because you got tired of waiting on us. This is unscripted, so I'm sorry.
Well, we do have two callers. We got 306 or 860-306 is called in. Let me see. Let me unmute you. Hello? Are you there, caller?
Shalom, everybody. I'm here. I'm on the line. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hi, how are you doing? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Connecticut. I'm calling from the East Coast. I'm just so excited.
In the house. What would you like to say to Mr. Amira?
So this I'm just so excited. My name's Alicia Thompson, otherwise known as Zipporah. That's my Hebrew name, and I'm just so excited for Zemira Israel. I can't wait to. Ooh, it's just a lot, but I'll get to the point. I just love her music. Her music is just very uplifting. Her voice is like 1,000 harps, just raining down. And you know, she's always had uplifting music for our people, and just overall for everyone just to be able to listen to. So I just want to just call in just to say I love you, sis, and I'm glad you're on the show. And I just hope and pray, Lord's will, that we make it to 500 plus to get on the Billboard. That's all I wanted to say. I just called in to support the sister.
Oh, Alicia!
That's so beautiful. Thank you for calling me.
I love
we appreciate
you. Come on, y'all. This is definitely dope.
All right,
man.
y'all have a good
Go
night.
to ZemiraIsrael.com. Go do that right now. Get them pre-orders. Do that right now.
Oh, so sweet. Alicia, I love you too. And I will be on her show actually tomorrow. She also has a show, and I will be promoting the Chariot song and the Billboard music charts on her show too. So all praises. Thank you for calling in, sis.
Oh, so post it in the indie revolution in the Atlanta music industry group so that we can follow and check it out. Tag me in it so I can check it out. You know, I'm a fan, Zemira. I'm a fan that I'm gonna follow you like the mouse follows cheese. I'm where you are.
All praises, sis. I hope I get to meet you in person one day because you're so awesome too. I love your spirit. It's so joyful and uplifting. So I would love to meet you one day.
I wish if it wasn't for your schedule and the things that you have going on, I know you would be at Hookup Atlanta. You would be right there. You know what I'm saying? Legendary people in the house. That's what it would be. But you know.
Well, you do got that ticket for Texas too. She said you're up there in San Antonio, but I don't know how close your people are.
Yes,
because
my son lives out there. I told her when I come to see my son, I still got my ticket. I was supposed to have gone already, but then when the pandemic hit, we had to, everything got canceled. So I still have my ticket. I just haven't chosen the date that I'm coming. So it's not about if I come, it's when I come. And so I definitely would like to meet up with you while I'm out there visiting my son. That would be awesome and amazing because your energy is just all that in a bucket of chips. And people need to leave me alone about my slang and my little words and stuff and let me just be me. But I just,
I love it.
I rock it.
I love it.
All that in a bucket of chips. I see why Mr. Hanky was saying that. Like, you got to change that. We got to change that. Like, Mr. Hanky is so funny for that, yo. Big up.
Mr. Hanky just gave me he gives me a hard way to go because, my person, that's the thing that I love about On The Move Unscripted is I can be myself. And I don't have anyone saying, you can't say it, you can't say it, but he is in that world, mainstream where everybody has to act a certain way, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't made it up there yet, so let me still keep doing me my way on my level down here around the corner on The Move Unscripted.
I think we had a couple of other calls on there too. Yeah, I thought we had a couple more. It was 773, but then also was 646 that was on the line. I don't know if anybody wanted to give a shout out or say hello to Zemira.
Oh, okay.
He's not used to running the board, yo. He's not used to running. You can always tell when the woman's not around. The man be trying to figure out, like, you said you make beans and what I'm supposed to put in there? Like,
I'm not a cook. They just not saying anything. They just not saying anything. That's what's going on with that. They make me look bad.
Oh no, I know some brothers that can throw down though. I know some brothers that could really throw down in the kitchen, even including my husband. So I'm sure Mr. Stout, you'll be throwing it down.
Oh, Mr. Stout can throw down. I'm talking about all the other stuff. You know how it is. Women, we just are natural bakers, or maybe not bakers, but give a woman, ingredients and she'll bake a cake. Give a woman a seed and she'll produce a baby. We just have that special touch. And when we're not there, the men be walking around bumping into the walls and stuff. Like, okay, where I find that?
No, that's not true. That's not facts. That's not facts. That's not every man doing that. You can't do no man bashing like that.
Y'all are so cute.
I definitely appreciate you coming on, Zemira, and just sharing your music, your message, your movement, your light. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so appreciative that you chose On The Move Unscripted as one of the platforms to just, spread love. Please tell them all your social media handles again and your website and everything.
Yes, I'm Zemira Israel on Facebook, Zemira Israel Music, for my Facebook music business page. On Instagram, I'm ZemiraMusic. On Twitter, ZemiraMusic. On YouTube, ZemiraMusic Israel. But yeah, as long as you search Zemira Israel, I'll pop up. And of course, ZemiraIsrael.com is my website. And I encourage you to subscribe to my mailing list just in case one of my pages get hacked. I'll have your email and I'll be able to update you on a lot of things that's going on with the music. So all praises to the Most High.
All right. Yeah. Peace to that. Yeah, I want to get your songs too on WUDG.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was talking about DJ Frost. Yeah, I'm gonna get for this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a couple other joints. Yeah, look, sister out right there for this right here, man. For the 500, I really want to see it get on Billboard. So everybody go out there and support this.
And you don't have to, you can live anywhere. Because we have listeners from all over the world. I know y'all be listening to analytics. So don't play like I don't know y'all there. Purchase her music. Help her with her mission. With her, this is a woman who, her light, the beauty within shines so bright. So help her in her mission. Help her with her goal. Put a smile on her face, because every time y'all buy music from her, she jumps on that Instagram, and that smile be from ear to ear, and her eyes be twinkling and stuff. So if y'all could please continue to support her, continue to buy her, pre-sales, get her music, help her reach her Billboard, help her reach her goals. When you help somebody else, that energy doesn't leave your life. It comes back, and it helps you, and you end up getting it in some area that you really want to help. You know what I'm saying? So be a blessing to her. You see, we've been playing her music, so she's the bomb. So go ahead and help her out with what she's trying to do. Yes, I said the bomb. I don't care. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it.
It's lit. David's lit. It's lit. We're going to get that word for you. We're going to put it on the shirt for you. It's lit.
It'll be like the color purple and put a whole bunch of hip words on the wall and tell me on a piece of paper and tell me to look at them. That's what's up. We appreciate you so much, Zemira. So before we let you go, if you could please give a word of inspiration or encouragement or whatever God puts in your spirit to release, and however he feels like you're supposed to release it. Like, just speak whatever you feel would help somebody else.
Well, in these times with the virus and all spreading, I just encourage you all to stay girded up, of course, in the scriptures, and to make sure you go outside and get some vitamin D, because this winter is going to be crazy. So definitely load up on your vitamin D, and just stay encouraged, stay in good spirits, because when the spirit is up, the body stays up. Your body listens to your spirit. So make sure that you're enjoying life to the fullest, and make sure that you give the Most High in Christ the glory every day. And that's all.
that's absolutely amazing. Can I piggyback off?
Yeah, I can't wait for the book. I hope you got a book coming out, or a film, or a short, or I don't know. Like we gotta find out. Like, you talk to your husband. Like, we need all this energy right now in our life. But that's real talk. That's for me, unscripted style. Like,
Oh, definitely.
And can I piggyback off what you said? So vitamin C, one of the vitamins that you were saying, vitamin C cuts viruses in half. It's a known fact. Your lemons, your pineapples, your oranges, keep your body hydrated and keep it with vitamin C. But if you're sick, get you some tea, put you some lemon in there. It's something about the vitamin C that cuts the life of a virus in half. So definitely do that. And if your spirits are down, use music like what Zemira makes, or praise music. I've noticed the spirit of depression cannot stay in the same environment as a person who is praising God or playing praise music, worship and praise and all that. It's something about it. I'm telling you this. So get your music that's going to encourage and feed your spirit, and that will help break down the whole thing of fear and depression. And keep your eyes on God, but keep your focus on there and enjoy the gift, the present, today. Every day that you wake up is a gift and a present. Enjoy that, and don't worry about things that you can't control, because what's going to be around you is going to be. 10,000 may fall at your left and 10,000 may fall at your right, but you stay focused. You're focused on God, and just enjoy your life and the people in it. I just wanted to add to what you said, because I just felt like what you said was powerful.
Thank you,
Both
sis.
of you.
I appreciate that too.
Yeah, that's awesome and amazing. Mr. Stout, we made it through. You over there, me over here, and she over there. We made it. Unscripted, baby.
Definitely made it happen. And you guys go out there and check out ZemiraIsrael.com, ZemiraIsrael.com, ZemiraIsrael.com. Go get the song right there. It's going to drop soon. Let's say it was on the 26th or 25th, next Wednesday, on the 25th.
The song drops this Friday. I'm excited. But the deadline to pre-order for this Friday, and then the deadline for the final count for Billboard is next Wednesday. But of course, you can keep buying the single after that. All praises.
It's Friday. Okay, all right, Friday. All right, I gotta read up to some people.
I bought my copies. I got mine. I need y'all to get y'all. Go to her website. What's the website again, Zemira? What's the website?
ZemiraIsrael.com.
ZemiraIsrael.com.
Yes.
Y'all go get her music.
Yes.
Y'all support. I don't care where you live at. Lagos, France, Switzerland, Sweden, UK, Paris. I gotta go to Paris. Paris, all of y'all. I know y'all listening because I be seeing y'all. So can y'all please support her? India is another big supporter of On The Move Unscripted. So please, y'all, support this artist. Support her. Support the movement. Support a beautiful spirit. Whatever it is that you want to focus on supporting, support. Give. We need y'all.
Yeah, you know what? Before I go, I want to definitely thank the Ztribe. That's what I call all my fams, with an M, because I don't say it with an N, because I don't want you being a fanatic of me. I want you to be a fanatic of the Most High in Christ. But my fams, I call them Ztribe, and they've been going in with these sales. They've been buying 4 at a time, and I appreciate that so much.
See, that's somebody who has a fan base.
I love that.
Fans are going to support you. That's real fans right there. Not viewers, y'all. That's fans.
I embrace that stuff. I'm like, it's like a vibration that goes through your body when you hear something that feels so good and positive. Like, I don't know. It's just something to me. Yeah. And you guys have peace. You know what I mean? And that's what all of us really need. And say, when you say shalom, you know what I mean? It's like what it brings to you, and we need that. If you're gonna say namaste, if you're gonna say like you whatever language you're gonna what you're speaking, when it comes to something that what the Most High what needs for you to have, that's what the understanding that you have for that, So that's the way we walk in with your music like this, like what you're bringing out there. And there's a lot of people who need this. I see it. I see young at my job right now. I see young guys listening to certain like things on YouTube about like inner self-help. Young, saying, talking to them about something. So our music can give them a better way. Because it always has. It's a great communicator. It's one of the greatest. God gave this,
Yeah.
Right.
Amen.
That's beautiful. All right, then, Mrs. Stout.
Yeah.
So, that's what's up. Inner health, inner growth, anything that's going to feed the spirit. That's what I feel like. That's the next shift in music. Not saying that we're ever going to get away from hip hop or anything like that, but I just feel like healing music after such a rough year last year, 2020. We need that.
Huh? I definitely want to shout out my fellow Israelite artists that have different. I definitely want to share this platform with them because there's neo soul Israelite artists, there's hip hop Israelite artists, there's even rock. I've heard so. We're out here. We're trying to spread the message. Yeah, we're out here, so I'll definitely share your platform. Mm-hmm.
Please do. The more the merrier. And you know what? What made me feel good today, and I don't know if I told you this, Mr. Stout, before we end the broadcast, but I received an email that said that On The Move Unscripted is number 17 on Apple podcast, on that whole Apple thing.
Yes.
So I appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah, in some of the different countries that it's number 17 on the list. That's awesome and amazing. That means that even though we have a show that's imperfect, there's something perfect about it that makes people want to listen to it.
More things to come, so definitely for that's a lot of appreciation for that, for all the listeners, and, everybody who participate in what we're doing. More big things to come. I really see that on the horizon. With all the artists, if we're here, let's go get them.
Yeah. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Thank you so much. And make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the ladies' roundtable discussion. I'm actually going to go over to Kimberly McKent, Queen God's King Advocate, and I just told her no stipulations.
Oh, wow. Also going to be on the air on Saturday as well. I got a whole lot of James Stevie's radio show. Also, Zemira, do you have anything coming up? Any shows or you doing, or any live feed coming up?
Yes. I'll probably do a live tomorrow. And I do have I'm going to perform Chariot for the very first time in Arlington, Texas at the Drip and Sip remix event. So I'm excited about that. I have about 20-minute set, so I'll be singing all the favorites and the new one. I'm going to end it off with the new one, Chariot. So I'm excited.
You about to turn up. Oh, I wish I was there. Well, where is it going to be at again? You got an address for it or whatever?
It's definitely in Arlington, Texas, and if you go to my website, on the homepage, you'll see Drip and Sip remix event on the blogs, one of the blogs, and the address is there, the number, and the website to buy your tickets is there also.
Okay.
Definitely. Go to ZemiraIsrael.com. We don't want to miss too much of the time. We only got a few more seconds left. But anybody want to say hello to?
Other than the Ztribe, anybody else? Zemira, did you have anybody else you want to shout out? Were you talking to me or Zemira?
Well, anybody.
Who you talking to, Mr. Stout? Well, I want to shout out to Illusion, who came down to the Studio House Atlanta with me when I went to see it. You know what I'm saying? And all the artists who have joined this event. Mr. Hankey, who, you know what I'm saying, is a part of it, Mr. Stout, just everybody who is a part of helping this to be our first Atlanta music industry meet and greet event. And so we have a group with 20,000 plus members, a lot of them independent artists. And so I just want to thank everyone who's making this possible, and definitely go out and get your tickets. The prices change on August 31st. So if you go to hookupatlanta.com, Eventbrite.com. You can get your tickets, or the artists are going to have tickets too. So even when the prices go up on September 1st, you might be able to find one of the artists who are performing who can give you a discount ticket. But our discounts online end August 31st. So I'm just excited about that. I can't wait. Even for myself, the music that I'm going to be releasing, Mr. Stout, and all the artists, like it's going to be an amazing event.
Nice.
Yes, I'm excited. Bring your dancing shoes, because I told Mr. Hankey, I'm like, Mr. Hankey, you're going to wobble. I'm not going to wobble. You're going to need 3 more promoters to pay for me to wobble. I said, one of them little girls come, little cutie woody. You'll get out there and dance. Yeah, but it's going to be fun. We got a DJ that's going to rock the house. There's going to be, food, drinks, vendors. Vendors are going to be there. Some of the hottest stuff that you can't get in the regular department stores, you'll be able to find from the vendors. Like, it's going to be one of those kind of things. So I'm really excited. I'm very excited. So shout out to Studio House Atlanta and everybody involved in that. And shout out to you, Mr. Stout, who's holding it down in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Ohio Music Industry Group and all those in Ohio who are trying to rock and do their thing, because we know that's what it is.
Yeah.
And shout out to you, Zemira, for coming on, like I said, and just bringing your talent to us and allowing us to showcase this beautiful energy that you have. Like, it's awesome and amazing.
Out there all the way.
Thank you. Thank you, Sis Patricia and Mrs. Stout. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, we appreciate you, too. You can also go to AtlantaMusicIndustry.com if y'all want to see some of the past guests and stuff. And this will be up on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Blog Talk, of course, Spreaker, iTunes, everywhere. On the Move Unscripted is freaking on the move.
Yes. Good. Let's see if we can pop up another joint right there. Thank you so much. This is our champion.
I'm alive, no matter what you say. Bless your heart, need it in the worst way. Apocalypse, so the sun is out on your face. I'm a champion, I can show you the way. La la la, la 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 la. I'm a champion, I can show you the way. La la la, la 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 la. No one but for no right way. La la la, la 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 la. I'm a champion, I can show you the way. La la la, la 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 la. No one but for no right way. Regenerated, I'm traveling through time. Can't miss me on Apollo's front line. Make a wish, it might come true, come true. On the devil's hit list, cause of all that I do, La la la, la 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the way. La la la, la 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 la. No one but for no right way. La la la, la 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the way. La la la, la 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 la. No one but for no right way.
Mujer, la voy a proteger, no fue un Jezabel, más como una pelena, reino de mi reina, tú sabes cómo es, sigue para adelante que atrás en el left, dale, 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 más se vale, te sale, saludando ese campeones en la calle, predicando Cristo y todo lo que él hizo, para que estamos listos para el paraíso, and when the Lord put alive in front of you, you best believe he saw the David inside of you. So grab your hammer like you were Maccabees, baby. Most I wanna see if you believe with me. So don't sweat it, you gon' get it. And if you're handicapped, then grab that prosthetic. And those that didn't think you could, that line gonna wish they would.
Watch me fly, but I stay humble. Your grace for when I stumble. You hold them up, I watch them crumble. La la la, la 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 la. I'm a champion, second to the way. La la la, la 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 la.
pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Swing low, sweet chariot, faster than soaring eagles, crash into our dimension. We've washed our hearts from evil, pierced through the great horizon. Take out your wrath and vengeance, chariot of salvation. We'll fill your holiness soon. Everything I say on this track ain't up for debate. No, yeah, I do pray you relate. If your name's not written in the book, you'll be open out of shape. Yeah, let us now praise Him. The God of Israel made us His favorites. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? So what if some don't believe us? We're famous, legendary, legendary.
Southern tree, bearing strange fruit, blood on the leaf, and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in poplar trees.